Hey everybody, welcome back to Grunge. I believe that this is going to be our final episode. I apologize for taking off my camo, but it is freaking hot in here. I have been sweating profusely all day. Alright, so we're at the end. Essentially, we kind of came back to where we started. So if you remember, the game started with SERI and CARMEN breaking up before it went back into their past and talked about how they got together. Now we've come full circle, and now we're actually in the future. So, after all the years that have passed, it's hard to believe that you find yourself here now, alone in your apartment in Queens. Paint is peeling off the walls. The single mother down the hallway from you tries to comfort her colicky baby, and even though you have the heater on, everything feels so cold. You don't remember New York being this cold. You start your new job as a reporter and lifestyle contributor at femme quality content in a few days. As you exchange emails with your new coworkers, you can't help but shake from nervousness. Are you doing the right thing? Should Carmen have come with you? She probably wouldn't have, even if you had asked her to. Your relationship had been growing cold for a long time, ever since you went to Silicon Valley for 6 months. You don't know why it had. Okay, wait, that's bullshit. You harbor resentment against her for leaving you behind in shitty Copper Junction and never calling. The letters were sweet, but come on, she couldn't bother to call you? What did she even do while she was away? Who was she with? She had told you no one, that she'd never cheat on you. But hell, you would cheat on you. You wouldn't be supportive of her. You wouldn't be proud of the fact that she wanted to leave North Carolina and do the great things you knew she was always capable of. But yeah, it pissed you off that she didn't take you with, and that she had said it would be easy if you didn't. And then as you left, she had the nerve to ask you why you couldn't grow together? What kind of bullshit was that? If she couldn't grow with you, what made her think that you needed her? You wipe away a few hot tears, because you do need her. You love her, but she doesn't need you. She never has. She's comfortable in her own skin, confident in her abilities. She's never woken up and worried about wasting her life or not being good enough for anything. She knows her worth. And you are worthless. Maybe she's wrong in saying that you don't love her, but she's right when she says that you don't love her enough. Your love has never been enough. Every part of you wants to pick up the phone and call her, to tell her that you're sorry that you hurt her, to tell her that you were hurt about how she left you behind. But you know that it wouldn't be right and it wouldn't change anything. You put the nail on the coffin in your relationship and you can't bring it back from the dead. You're not Dr. Frankenstein, you're just a loser. The iTunes app on your laptop cycles through the next song. Sinead O'Connor's Nothing Compares to You. You hadn't heard it in years. But it brings you back to that night in 1994 on the shores of Lake Lanier when you kissed her until you had drawn all the breath from your lungs. And you cry until the night closes in around you. Months pass by. Brandy comes to visit you in your humble little shithole, and she's understandably pissed off. This is it? This is what you left North Carolina for. She peels away some of the greasy wallpaper by the doorframe. Her face is twisted in a disgusted grimace. She holds the thin strip of paper between two fingers, extending it away from her body. Look, this apartment building is old. It's gonna be gross in some places, but it's all I have. That's the sad thing, because no, it's not. You had me, and Dwayne, and Freddie, and Candace, and Carmen, and you left for... What? This? I left to start my career. But you had a career, Sari. You were freelancing and you were hired on as a columnist for the local paper. How is that not a career? Freelancing isn't exactly reliable, Brandy. But Sari, I just don't understand why you would give up everything you know for something that's not much better. This is what I know. I was born here. I was raised here. But you don't belong here. Brandy doesn't raise her voice. She doesn't sound angry, more like sad and disappointed, like she's watching her life fall apart and she can't do anything to stop it. She lets go of the piece of wallpaper and lets it flutter to the floor. Who are you to say that I don't belong here? I know you. At least I used to. Really? That's it? That's all the evidence you had? Because you used to know me. I'll admit that's not that convincing of an argument, but you and I both know that it would be better for you to come home. Her voice gets thin with tears. She wipes at her eyes, smudging her perfectly applied mascara. You don't have anything to prove. You just act like you do, but you don't. If you want to come home, we welcome you back with open arms. Not Carmen. Well, what did you expect, Sari? You dumped her in order to move out here. I had to. If you have to sacrifice the people you love to be famous, I'm not trying to be famous. I'm trying to feel good about myself. I don't want to be a high school graduate who does nothing for the rest of her life. I don't want to wake up in my bed when I'm 40 and think that I wasted the best years of my life. They aren't a waste, Sari. That's what you don't get. You spent those years with people you loved and people who loved you in return. I might not be the brightest person in this world. I may never be much more than the owner of a strip club, which, hey, is pretty great for a high school graduate. But at least I have people that I love and want to take care of. And if you can't see that your life has meaning in that, well, it must mean that you never really loved any of us after all. We were just all along for the ride. You laugh. You actually laugh because she doesn't get it, and she's never going to get it. And as soon as you laugh, she reacts like you slapped her across the face. Who are you? This is who I am. This is who I've always been. And if you think it's not, then gee, you really don't know me that well. No, it's not, Sari. She's crying now, struggling to hold it together. You don't look like yourself. You look thin and sick and exhausted. I know you're hurting, Sari, and I know that your kind of hurt isn't a physical thing. And I'm sorry if I failed you as a friend in any way whatsoever. But I'll be waiting for you in North Carolina if you decide to come home. You relax your shoulders, surprised. You're leaving? I can't stay here, Seri. I'm sorry. Some friend you are. She doesn't say anything more. She picks up her purse and walks out the door. You watch from your window as she hails a taxi, and you keep watching until that taxi disappears into the fog of traffic. Well, Seri, you pushed away the only friend you had left. The only one who didn't think you were a piece of shit. Congratulations, you've single-handedly ruined your life. Your waste of a life. What the hell? What is this place? You examine a photograph on the table. It's a picture of you when you were a little girl, sitting on your dad's shoulders, the sun in your eyes. What the fuck? No, Kevin, you have to leave. Mom? Dad, wait. Dad, you can't leave. Not just yet. Because I have something to say and I never had a chance to say it until now. I get why you left, Dad. It took me a long time. I thought you were selfish. I resented you. I still do. But I get it now. You were trapped. You were drowning. You weren't happy in your marriage. You needed an escape. I wish I would have asked you to stay, but I was so angry. I wish I could have told you that even if things were over between you and Mom, I still needed you. I still needed my dad. But I know that you didn't need me, not with your new wife and your new kids around. I know that you only called to say that you made the effort. You only invited me to the wedding to make yourself look good in front of my grandparents who were mad that you left my mom. I know that because I heard you ask Bubby, Mom, why would she be here if she wasn't okay with us? While you failed to mention that you forced me to come. You did it to save face, Dad. What little attention that I got from you wasn't out of love. It was out of the need to cover your own ass. I never told you how much that hurt me, how much that affected me. I didn't think I had to. Maybe I should have said something. But any father that's worth a shit should know how to care about his kids. Lucky for you, I had 3 fathers to step in and do the job that you couldn't do. Harmon, Will, Leonidas, all stepped up to raise me when Mom backed out. All remembered to call me on my birthday. All dried my tears whenever I cried, supported me when it felt like everyone had turned against me. Just loved me for who I am, not for who I was to them. I was never an obligation, never a thing to be ashamed of. I was wanted and I was loved, and now 2 of those men are dead and I'm stuck with you. I thought you left a hole in me, and you did. But they filled it double, and then left it doubly empty when they died. And for as much as I want you to, you're never going to fill that hole. You'll just dig it deeper. So even though I understand you, Dad, I can't forgive you. And he falls away. God, it's so blurry. Hi, Mom. Oh, great. You know, I hoped that I would never see you again. Even though I'm your mother, you were never my mother, and I was never your daughter. A mother wouldn't do what you did to me. We share the same blood. I am your mother. You can't change that fact. Blood is thicker than water. You really think you were going to use that phrase against me? That phrase has actually been mistranslated. People think that that phrase means that you should always stick by your family no matter what. But what it actually means is that the blood of the field is thicker than the water of the womb. Meaning that the people who love me are more my family than you are. So get the hell out of my sight. How do I get out? Oh, God. Can I get out? Okay. Brandy, I'm sorry. I ruined everything. I hurt you. You deserve better. And she disappears. Oh, f***. Why are you here? You sent me here. No, I didn't, Kenny. You did this to yourself. Get the hell away from me. And then he just keeps laughing. And then he disappears. Sid, is that you? Me. I'm panicking, Sid. It's so dark in here. I don't know where the exit is. I don't know either, but you'll find it. I promise. Would it help if I played you a song? Sometimes that helps me relax. That would be lovely, Sid. Thank you. You know, you and I butted heads on occasion, but you're a cool person. You gave me the courage I needed to talk to Carlos and tell him my feelings. Not only that, but after seeing how you pushed forward after being disowned by your mom, it gave me the confidence to come out as non-binary. So let me instill courage in you. You're gonna make it through this. Your life is worth living. Believe it. I'm sorry things got so bad. I wish I could say more, but sometimes I'm afraid that I may not always have the right thing to say. Shaniqua. Hey. It took me a long time to ask for help, but when I did, things got better. If it wasn't for you, I think I would have been homeless throughout high school. Thank you for telling my dad about what was happening to me. Thanks for mediating that and dealing with my shitty attitude. In the end, you made my life better. I wish I could do the same for yours. Well, look who ended up here. Shocker. Honestly shocked. Okay, you. It wasn't your responsibility to teach me to be better to women, Serafina, but you took the time to do it, and I will always appreciate that you did that. It takes a lot to have faith in yourself, to love yourself, but that work is worth it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Fighting for the future of our planet is a tiring, thankless job. Sometimes it feels like no one listens to you and that you're the only one who cares, but that's not true. But it's worth trying, Seri. We got one life to live. We deserve the right to it. We deserve happiness and the right to survive. Hey, Serafina, let me see if I can help you out. Okay, yeah, you can buy more things. I might... You know what? Maybe I should buy some bagel bites. Just in case. This is gonna be a 50%. Okay, I will buy Doritos. I'm really scared. When I'm having a panic attack, I try a few different things. Sometimes I look for the colors of the rainbow or point out things in a room. And if that doesn't work, I just time my breathing. Want to try it with me? Yes, I can barely breathe. Okay, in. 3, 4, 5. Hold. 1, 5. Exhale. So everyone that you've ever helped, this is kind of the moment where Serafina has officially reached the point of suicide ideation, where she's literally considering the point. She's considering whether or not she wants to take her own life at this point. But she's kind of gone into this depressive state, this depressive, like, dream, this kind of nightmare, and she remembers everybody that's gonna miss her. Everybody that's ever cared about her is right here, in the thick of it with her. When we were kids, there were no major Asian American artists. I was seen as a joke or as a token Miss Saigon. I always knew I was more than that, and you helped others see that. Now I've got my own record label, and I've got you to thank for that, Seri. Oh, God. Oh, we've got depression demons. Yep, and so you're alone. Oh, shit! Ah! Oh, no. I'm just gonna run. I messed up. I forgot. Candace isn't on my team anymore, so everything, like, is really, really hard. I'm gonna save. I'm afraid. Okay. Like, wouldn't it be great if I, like, died at the end of the game? No, it wouldn't be. Shut up. Hello, Serafina. Hi, Karenina. You know, I was too proud to admit this back then, but I was always jealous of you. You had a passion for dance, but beyond that for life and others. Could you find that once more? Oh, Wendy's here. Wendy has nothing to say. You taught me how to not be ashamed of my decisions. You take control of my destiny. So what? You fucked up. You're human. Who doesn't fuck up? That doesn't mean you deserve any of this. You have nothing to be ashamed of. Not your decisions, not your mistakes, not your past. I believe you've grown as a person, and you'll continue to grow. So even if you've done bad things to other people, some people, like Monet was saying, like, you've done some bad things, but you're continuing to grow as a person. Like, you shouldn't hold that against yourself. You shouldn't think so horribly of yourself, because you've done a lot of good for people, and that deserves to be recognized as well, and you need to remind yourself of that. Do you have any idea how much all of us love you? We'll give you whatever you need. Please, please, Seri, please get out of here. Do you ever regret how you treated me? Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Kiriko. Oh, God. There are a lot of people who care about you, Serafina. Even when you do stupid shit, they still care about you. I should have stepped up. I should have been better. I get that I wasn't... Oh, yeah. So these guys are mad at you, because you didn't help them. Yeah, I'm an engineer for NASA now. It's no big deal. You encouraged me to break barriers, and I'm out here doing it. Break this barrier, Seri. You can do it. I don't do this anymore, but you look like you still might need some help. Oh, he'll sell us weed. Topher. If I could guide you out of here, I would. Just know that. You mentioned that you felt like you would never be successful, but that depends on how you define success. Look at your accomplishments. You're great at what you do, and you're a great person. I came here once before to look for my dad. I swam around in this void for a long time. Oh, Charlie. But I couldn't find him. He was gone. And he wouldn't want me to be here. And I don't want you to be here either, Seri. But I feel like I deserve to be here. No, you don't. That's this place telling you that. It tells everyone that. You belong in the world above this one, Seri. I'll be honest, even after we spoke, I had this small hope that RJ and I would get back together. We stayed friends even after we graduated. But he met his wife and I went to grad school, and I thought about what you said, about having room to grow, about how it's okay to hurt. Now I'm successful and married to a wonderful man, and I think if you hadn't talked to me that day, Seri, I might not have been motivated to go as far. You helped me to understand that my dyslexia didn't define me. You know that for years everyone told me I was stupid. You were the one person who didn't. Thank you for helping me believe myself, Serafina, and I believe in you. Oh, God damn it! Stop it! I'm leaving. You guys are mean to me. Want to hear a poem? Sure, I guess. Even in the darkness, there's always a light. You have to make it through. You just have to fight. But fighting isn't easy. Sometimes the battles stretch on. With your friends beside you, you reach the break of dawn. I cannot make a promise. You won't be here again. Sometimes the light sinks down and the darkness creeps back in. But I will stick by you through thick and through thin. Craig, that was a really good poem. Thank you. I'll keep fighting. I'll keep going. My dad is gone now, but it makes me feel better knowing that we were able to fix things between us. I know he was proud of me. I've always wondered why you chose to intervene that day, but I'm kind of glad that you did. Hey, Seri. Tony. You've spent so much time lifting other people up. If I could, I'd take you right out of here, but I can't, and for that, I'm sorry. It's okay, Tony. At least you're here. I miss you, Serafina. When I get out of here, and I say when because you will, we should catch up. Coffee's on me. But you live in Boston. Okay, it's fine. We'll go hang out. We're on the East Coast. I thought my friends didn't care about me. I thought I was a burden to others, but I wasn't, and you aren't either. Looking back, I was so annoying. It's amazing that my friends didn't abandon me. Honestly, it's some really toxic behaviors. Thanks for your help. I'm a better person now because of you. Okay, who else? Dad. For years, I thought of you as my own daughter. Please don't give up. Tu familia espera para ti. I've been here once before when the only motivation I had to get out of my bed was to take care of my brothers and sister. But when she came into my life, things got better. You can't rely on others for your happiness, but it's amazing what letting other people in can do for you. Hey, honey, we're still waiting for you to come home. Javi, you're not this little anymore. I know, but I think in some ways you're always going to see me as the baby of the family, right? Even if I'm all grown up, I just didn't want to make another sprite for Javi that you couldn't recognize. I guess I will. I wish you would come home, Serafina. We all miss you. I don't understand why you won't just come back. It's complicated, Javi. I've done a lot of damage and burned some bridges. You know, I remember when Pat just died, I felt really sad. The saddest I'd ever been in my life. I love Gato so much. He was my best friend, and facing the rest of my life without him was devastating. But you told me that even if something comes to an end, that doesn't mean that love ends, that it's okay to hold on to it, that you can hold on to that love and make room for a new one. This doesn't have to be the end, Serafina. You yourself once said it. Hey, Hermanita, keep your eyes ahead. We're waiting for you back home. Come home, Serafina. I wish we could have been friends, but you let me down and that hurts. Please get out. I've seen what this place does to people and I'm terrified for you. Being here isn't going to solve anything, you know. Take it from someone who has been here herself. Anybody's definition of good, no one deserves to be here. Come home, baby. We'll take care of you. All of us will, I promise. Seri, come on. You don't really think that you should be here, do you? Look, even if you weren't always doing your best, no one thinks you deserve to be here. It's so scary to look back on it now, but thanks to you, Seri, I got the help I needed. I even became a psychiatrist and have helped other people work through their problems. Now I have a daughter, and she'll grow up knowing that she's perfect the way she is. I wasn't always the nicest to you, Seri, but you saw that I was hurting and you helped me. Now that you're hurting, I am begging you, no matter what happens, please stay strong. If you're tired, lean on me. I'm so glad I took your advice. I don't have to change myself to get someone to love me. I'm already loved, and so are you. Confidence is a gift. You helped me learn how to be confident, and I have confidence in you. I love you. I want to see you again. Please. Hey, sparring partner. You look like you could use a helping hand. You got a full heal. It's not much. It's the best I can do. I'm sorry I don't know the way out of here, but I think everyone's path is different. Colton, what do you have to say? Seri, please come home. You know, when Candace dumped me, I went to the same dark place, but I kind of feel like I deserved it. You know, I cheated on her. What I don't get is why you're here. Why you feel like you deserve this, because you don't. When I moved to North Carolina, I was so depressed and alone. Being out of the closet sucked. But you showed me it was worth it, and now I'm with the man I love and life couldn't be better. You gave me a reason to keep going. You showed me firsthand that it could get better. Don't forget what you taught me, Seri. Do you remember that day we first met? In freshman year of high school, I could tell that we would be friends. I'm sorry if I haven't always been there for you, but I want you to know that I've always loved you, and I want to support you now in your darkest hour. Can you make it out of here and come home? When are you coming home, Aunt Fina? When you left, you said you'd come back. You're coming back, right, Aunt Fina? We'll see each other again, right? Oh, Alexis, I'm so sorry, baby. Dwayne? Hey. What is this place? I'm not sure. All I know is that I have been here many times before. Is this hell? Your own personal hell. Seri, you need to get out of here. How did you get out? I pulled myself out. I don't understand. Where's the exit? All I see is darkness. You'll find it. Keep looking. I wish I could help you. It's okay. I'll make it out. Hold on a little longer. You'll make it through. Jesus Christ! Okay, you. What the hell are you supposed to be? The keeper. What? Look, freak show, could you just let me out? Seri asked to be let out. But I knew she was too weak to leave, and in actuality she doesn't want to leave, because this is what she deserves. Poor Seri. All this time she's focused on helping others, but she failed to help the one person who matters most, herself. Now she's stuck here, with me, as it's meant to be. I get who you're supposed to be. You're the voice inside my head, the narrator of my story. The one that tells me when I do right or wrong or tells me that I'm a fuck-up. You're the one that makes me feel this way, and you're the one who sent me here. I'm tired of feeling this way. I'm tired of you poisoning me and having power over me. This ends here. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. I'm scared. Guys, I'm really scared. I'm just gonna drop kick her. Oh no. Oh shit. Okay, grapevine grapple, grapevine grapple. No, she's no longer confused. Oh shit! Oh no 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 no! Oh my God! Oh no! Okay okay. Oh shit! I should have bought another first aid kit. Can I use this? Can I use a first aid kit? Stop voicing my insecurities. You're mean to me. Come on, girl. Come on, die. Oh god, okay, we got it. Shit. Okay. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. I'm like really scared. Okay. Oh, grows your max health by 100 points. Oh my god, why didn't I eat that before? I'm such a dumbass. Okay, anyways. Stop hurting me! It hurts! Oh my god, she killed me. Okay, I was defeated. We gotta try again. We have to try again, I'm sorry. Oh no! Okay, give it a try. Okay, so I went up to level 15. I bought some other stuff. You can keep fighting and like the enemies are gonna give you... Okay, so we're gonna give this a go. So I think the key here, honestly, is to use the grapevine grapple. I say the key is to use the grapevine grapple, and then she's out in one hit. Okay, so I was at level 15, so if you just want to be able to just like nail her, get yourself up to level 15. It shouldn't take you too long here. Yuck, I'm feeling woozy. I'm so dizzy. Why don't you stay down? Why won't you? Wait a minute. Oh shit, this is the third one. Why don't you stay down? This is the third... Die! Oh my god. SERI Phoenix is victorious. 3,000. I'm now level 16. After all that, I can't even kill you? Shit, talk about a disappointment. But at least I have weakened you. Even if you won't ever go away, I can fight back your control. You'll have help. You're not alone in this. Harmon? Hey kiddo, what'd you do to your pretty hair? I butchered it. My, looks like it. I don't even know what to say. I miss you so much. I know, honey. We miss you too. I fucked up. Hey now. Language. And no, you didn't. What you need is to get help. That monster of yours, she may be trapped in a cage, but it's weak and rusted. She'll break out again. Fighting her may get easier, or not, but we don't want you to keep struggling, honey. You've been fighting for so long, but you don't need to fight this alone. I promise I'll get help. Good. And remember, honey, you have to let people in. You don't have to bear the burden of this all alone. We may be gone, but we still have so many who love you, who want you to survive. But I can't fix everything. SERI. I hurt people. I hurt Carmen. I know, honey, but you have to keep moving forward. What's the point? If I can't have her back... Look, can you just go through that door over there? I think you'll find the answers you're looking for. But then I have to leave you both behind. Not true. We'll always be with you, honey. Now go on. I love you, baby girl. I love you more than I have words to describe. I know I was your boss and your friend, but I also hope that I was a good father figure. Harmon, you are my father, and you are my daughter. Dad, no! Oh my god, my dad! Please don't give up. The next time you find yourself at your lowest point, think of me and Harmon and all of us who love you. No matter what that thing says, we want you in our lives, and we want you to stay alive. Okay. So, we're climbing out. Carmen! I forgot about this. Hi, you're here? What's up? SERI, do you remember what I said back then? Huh? The night at Lake Lanier. How about one day everything is going to be gone and no one will remember us? Yes, I remember. Do you know the reason why I told you that? Tell me. We have such a finite amount of time on this planet. A finite time to exist. That's why every waking minute that I've spent with you is such a treasure. Even when you piss me off, or you're in tears, or we're both just grappling with our own fears about the future, I'm so glad that all of that pain is real, because it's not going to last forever. We won't last forever, SERI, you and I. But a love that lasts a lifetime is the best outcome I could have hoped for in this reality. But I fucked up. What if I go home and we don't love each other, Carmen? What if we don't even last the rest of our lives? At least we loved each other. We never went through life knowing what could have been because we were. Every minute we have, that's what counts. That's what matters to us in the here and now. You might not ever be the famous writer that you were hoping to be, SERI, but you don't need to be. Your life has been richer than what you ever thought was possible. I know that you know this, even now as you're at your lowest point. You know that you wouldn't trade it for anything. You don't have to feel guilty for loving what you have, SERI, and you don't have to let go of your dreams. You can embrace them together. Gasp. I fell asleep in the tub with my clothes on. Jesus, that was dangerous. Last time I ever tried to take a bath. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. On Monday morning, I quit my job and thanked my editor for the opportunities they gave me. So if you were friends with Shang, you would have this kind of whole moment with Shang. So talking about what happened to you and kind of like the nightmare that you experienced, and Shang would kind of talk to you about his experiences with depression as well. That following weekend, I visited my landlord and broke my lease. I packed up my clothes and gave away my kitchen appliances to the neighbors. I hired movers to take away the bigger furniture pieces. One of my neighbors was a little too excited to get my toaster oven, but hey, whatever, to each their own, I guess. I bought a plane ticket home and then called up Freddie to pick me up at the airport. I couldn't help but cry a little when I saw him, and he hugged me so tightly I thought he'd break me. You cut your hair off. Yeah, I butchered it. I wanted to go with a more masculine look, but it ain't me. It'll grow out. You're supposed to say it looks good, Freddie. It'll look good on you once it grows out. I slugged him in the arm for that one. So you're gonna ask Carmen to take you back? Yep, if she'll have me, which I don't know if she will. Shit, where am I gonna live? Brandy? When Brandy visited New York, we got into a fight because she wanted me to come home, so I'm pretty sure I burned that bridge. We can hang out with Dwayne and I for a little while then. I'm sure he'll be fine with it. Cool. Or I guess I could talk to Candace, but she's got her daughter. I just realized I may not have thought this through. That's okay. You'll roll with it. I'm happy to have you back. I miss karaoke nights. I'm glad to be back, Freddie. I just hope Carmen will be too. Hey, can I ask you a question? Shoot. So a long time ago, Dwayne told me that he had PTSD. Yeah, he does. And well, is it hard living with someone who has depression? It's not hard to love him. Loving someone means accepting all parts of them, even the parts that you don't like. It's about learning to live with another person and confront their problems head on, not work around them. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Do I wish that Dwayne didn't have PTSD? Yes. Because it sucks to see someone that I love so much be in so much pain. But I love him, so I accept that this is a part of him. Because if I don't accept that part, that means I don't accept him as a whole, right? And that means I lose him. That means no more bear hugs or late night sessions, singing Motown songs, or cuddling while watching Monk reruns. And that means everything to me. So when he's reliving his worst memories, I remember that he's the person that gave me the best ones. So not a deal breaker? No, not a deal breaker at all. Boy, I've had some real deal breakers, and this is far from it. Did I ever tell you what my ex before Dwayne did? Actually, no. Hope you buckle up, because this is a wild ride. Okay, so looks like people are hanging out at your place? Oh man, I came straight to get you after work. I forgot that Dwayne was having people over tonight. People? Our friends, Candy, Brandis, Michael, some folks from the neighborhood, and Carmen. That's a big-ass thing to forget about, Freddie. I know, I'm sorry. Well, at least I can't put off facing the inevitable. Carmen's in the corner of the room. Seri, hey, welcome back. We missed you here. I missed you too. I'm so happy to be back. Okay, Dwayne. Okay, thank you. Serafina, you're back. Maddie gives me a hug. She's grown a bit since I last saw her. Yeah, I'm back. Back for a visit or back to stay? I'm staying. All right. Seri, you're back. Colton hugs me. Oh man, I have so much to tell you. And you'll have plenty of time to tell me all your stories. I'm moving back. This is the best day ever. Hey, welcome back. How's work at the hospital been, Brienne? It's been good, Seri. Really good. Oh, hey, it's you. You're back. Michael hugs me. Hey. Gotta be honest, I'm a bit surprised to see you here, given that Dwayne really doesn't like you. Dwayne had taken Candace aside after the two had split up and had never declared a truce. Haha. Well, Candace invited me here tonight, so I think Dwayne made an exception for me just this once. Well, my, if it isn't Miss Mal. Loretta gives me a big hug. Welcome home, sugar. Seri, honey, hey, you're back. Yeah, Holly, I'm back for good. How have you been? Been good, helping Ned with a lot of work around the house. We renovated the kitchen. Stainless steel appliances look pretty fucking slick. I like the backsplash. Yeah, the backsplash is really cool. I did a lot of hard work on it. So nice, so good to see you. Let Ed and I take you out to dinner sometime this week, okay? I would love that, Ollie. Thank you. We really missed you. I'm glad you're here tonight. Hey, it's our girl! Ed gives me a huge hug that threatens to break all the bones in my body. Hey, Ed, how have you been? Better now that you're back. I heard a rumor from Dwayne that you were coming back into town. Can't believe it. Missed you so much. I've missed you too. Are you moving back or is this just a visit? Moving back, May. Glad to hear it. Aunt Fina! She hugs me tightly. Have you seen my Lexus Texas? I was looking for her everywhere. I am your niece. No, when I last saw my niece, she wasn't nearly this tall. I am your niece. I'm your niece, I promise. Oh, all right. Must have slipped my mind. I'm getting old, you know. I miss you, Aunt Fina. Are you going back to New York after the party? No, honey. I'm staying here. I've moved back. Yay! Hi. Thank you, darling. It's not the holiday season till you're hungover. Brandy, hey. Hey, Seri. Sorry I didn't call. When she hugs me tightly, I realize that all is forgiven. That's just the way that we've always been. She's my sister, and she's always going to have my back. I have her heart. I've always had her heart. So you get an extra heart there, actually. Welcome home. Candace hugs me too. She's as dazzling as she's ever been. Hey, baby, welcome back. And Carmen runs out of the house. Yeah, New York just wasn't for me. I loved it, but I wanted to come home. You'll have to tell us about it. I wish I would have been able to see you, but work and school got in the way. Oh yeah, how's nursing school going? I'm actually going to finish up by springtime. I'm so excited. Oh, Candace, congratulations. Yeah, it took a little longer than I expected it to, but everything's finally fallen into place. Things are going to fall into place for you as well. Freddie, I'm going to check on Carmen. We wanted you to come home, Seri, and now you're home. It's okay, honey. We know. We're okay. We're still here for you and we still love you. You've always been a good friend to us, Seri, even when we might not have been a great friend to you or when we were going through our own shit. Yep. I'm still sorry. I've been a shitty friend. We've all been shitty friends to each other at one point in time. It happens. As long as we recognize the harm in what we've done and we keep moving forward, life will go on. That's right. And hell, we've been friends for this long, we might as well keep being friends. So what are you going to do with Carmen? Well, I'm going to ask her to take me back if she'll have me, which I don't know if she will. I hurt her pretty badly. Drink up some of Dwayne's punch. It'll kick your ass, but it'll give you the liquid courage that you need. Now, Brandy, I got to do this sober. Good luck, honey. Oh my god, it's the moment of truth and I feel like throwing up. I feel like throwing up, like, legitimately. Like, if this breaks, I'm gonna fucking cry on camera. Hey, Seri, I think you should head back inside. I just want to talk to Carmen. I don't really think it's okay, Dwayne. You can go in. Thank you. Okay, let me know if you need anything. Dwayne glances at me nervously as he walks away. When Carmen finally turns to look at me, I can see that she's crying. She bravely looks me straight on, even as she sniffles and her mascara is running. Then she cracks a smile and starts laughing through her tears, wiping her eyes. I was just thinking about how much I wanted you to be here tonight, and then suddenly there you were. It's kind of a nightmare and a dream come true all at once. It's a lot to take in. I'm sorry, I would have called, but I didn't know if you'd want to hear from me. Seri, of course I want to hear from you. Jesus, we haven't spoken in months. I'm sorry. It's fine. It's really not. Carmen, I have so much regret over what happened between us and how I treated you. I was going through an awful time and I took it out on you and I'm so sorry. I wasn't exactly nice to you either. The clown statement was a little much. It was pretty original though. I really missed you. I missed you too. So you're back, right? Yeah, this isn't just a vacation. I'm moving back. Well, moved back. Well, cool, I guess. Does that mean it didn't work out? No, I got to experience what I wanted to. It just wasn't me. I kept trying to make myself fit into this box or this idea of who I wanted to be, and it didn't work. It didn't make me happy. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly makes me happy and how to feel good about myself, but starting with what doesn't make me happy is pretty good, right? Process of elimination. I had no idea you were so unhappy. I'm so sorry. It's not your fault. I was really depressed. I kept thinking about how much of a useless piece of shit I was and putting myself down, and it was this awful cycle, Carmen. I couldn't escape it, but I'm getting better. I'm planning on getting help. Was it because of something I did or something I said? I placed my hands on her cheek. She looks so sad, so ashamed. It makes me want to cry. I shake my head. No, you didn't cause any of this. I've been like this for a long time, and I've had to come to terms with it. Don't blame yourself. Carmen sniffles, nodding. She leans against my hand, closing her eyes. So? Yes? What are we gonna do? I wanted to ask you if you'd take me back, or at least work on things with me. I don't know if you'd be interested, but I still love you, and I missed you so much. I know I didn't show it. I wasn't a person worthy of loving you, but I was once. You still are. I knew you were going through something that I couldn't pull you out of, no matter how hard I tried. You stopped talking to me, you put up this wall, you became this different person. I did, and I didn't want to. Being depressed doesn't mean that you're unworthy of being loved, Serafina. You were so loved by everyone here, and you've given so much of your love in return. But I hurt people, I hurt you. She smirks, tilting her head to the side. Now it's her turn to wipe away my tears. Shit happens. What? It does. We've been together for how many years now? Since 94, I can't do the math. I know. When did we get so old? After you turned 25, the years sort of blurred together, honestly. We both laugh. So you'll take me back? You still love me? Of course I love you, and I want to work on this with you. It's going to take a long time to repair what we had, but this is more than worth the effort. But please, Seri, please talk to me. Don't shut me out again. I won't. Promise? I promise. She holds me in her arms again and kisses my lips. I cradle her perfect face and I feel whole again. The road to self-acceptance is rocky and filled with potholes. Sometimes you sink down into one of them, and it takes a long time to dig yourself out of it. But now I'm confident in who I am, what I want to do, and what I'm planning for my future. And the love of my life is right there alongside me, cheering me on. Serafina! Yes, my Snuffleupagus. You gotta work on your pet names. You almost done with work? Nearly there. Gotta make a few more revisions, then they'll be sent. This is so exciting, honey. You've got a book coming out. I've had a promotion. I started therapy, got on meds, that too. I mean, the book is just with a small press, but hey, maybe it'll sell well. Even if it doesn't, it's still cool. I'm a published author. It is cool. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you too, Miss Regional Manager. She laughs and kisses me softly. I was hoping that before Brandy and Candace swung by, we could celebrate. Oh, celebrate. That's what we call it now. Guys, the hell are you at? Uh-oh, what time is it? It's 1 o'clock. Shit, that's when we told them to meet us here. Toss me a raw. Pants? I don't know where they went, honey. Where's the swim bag? I packed it. It's by the front door. Hello, ladies. Carmen, I still can't find my pants. Can we just have 1 minute? Brandon and Candace grinning at each other. Y'all know a quickie is supposed to be quick, right? Okay, get out so I can help my girlfriend find her pants. Where's the pie? The pie I made it in the fridge. Now, please refrain from asking me more questions until I find my pants. Where did your pants go, honey? Colton, no going that deep in the water. He's fine, Dwayne. The hell he is. Colton, stay in the shallow. Thank you. It's been some time since the kids got to do something like this. Go to the beach, have some fun in the sun. Yeah, his mama ain't gonna let us take him out to the beach again if he drowns. Dwayne, he's fine. He's right in our line of sight. He's not going anywhere. We'll see what Loretta says when she gets back. Anyways, who wants a burger? Me too. Michael, you came along too? Yep. Gee, thanks for telling me. I don't know if I brought enough food. I brought beer for everyone. All is forgiven. You brought beer and fancy ciders. Bushy. I love it. Pass me one. Me too. Seri, do you want anything? I'll take a cider. Sounds tasty. Carmen? I'll have a beer. Is that Colton all the way out there? I told him to swim closer to shore, but he won't listen. The older he gets, the more sass he gives everybody. Colton, get over here. Ma, what is it? You were swimming out way too far. I know, isn't it cool? The current can take you away, buddy. Stay close to the shoreline. Also, do you want a burger or a hot dog? Dwayne's gonna start making food. Burger. Can you go ask Maddie what she wants? Be right back. Thank you, everyone. So yeah, they're all like, they're going on a walk. Okay. We're going on a walk. Guys, everything worked out the way I said it would. So anybody who is out there on the Grunge forums being like, I can't get the best ending. This is version 1.6 that I'm playing on. You can get the best ending. You can do it. There's some quests that are broken, which Tamara and Malik's, Charlie, Jada, Kiki, Shang, Winston, Father Francis, those are the ones that are all broken. But you can still beat this game. You remember when we came to the beach the summer before our senior year? Yeah. God, sometimes it amazes me that we're ever that young. Young, reckless, dorky, awkward. You're still cute, though. You're cuter. She glances around to see if anyone can see us, and she takes my hand as we walk along the shore. This is nice. We need to take trips more often. Where do you want to go? Honestly, Puerto Rico. I want to meet other members of my family. I met a lot of them at the quince, but they were on my dad's side, so I'd like to meet my mom's family. That would be awesome. Yeah, it'd take us some time to save up the money for it, but I think we could go next year. Seri? Yeah? These past 6 months have been wonderful. But? No but. I'm so glad we could fix this. When you first moved back, I was so worried that you ran off again. Really? Yeah, I just knew you were dealing with a lot of pressure. I've seen you struggle. The medication changes, the things you talked about with your therapist. It's a lot. And I'm proud of you for handling all of it. You're happier, right? Yes, of course. Honestly, everything feels better, normal. And I know it was rough for a long time, but you've been so supportive, Carmen. I still want to keep going to therapy, though. That's okay. Heck, as long as she still has that sliding scale for payments, I want you to do it. Really? Yes, of course. I don't ever want you to go back to how you felt before, Seri. I know that's asking for a lot. I know some days will be worse than others, but I want you to get the help you need, baby. She squeezes my hand. I still feel bad that I got to this point, that I shut down so much. Seri, it's okay. I didn't even realize what was happening. Everything just kind of snowballed. From my childhood, my parents' divorce, then my mom abandoning me and all my insecurities. And God, losing Will and Harmon, I couldn't cope. When I moved to New York, I thought I would finally feel better, but I didn't. I was wondering, why did you decide to come back? I fell asleep in the bathtub. Yeah, classic me, right? Oh my God, it is. Well, my head was actually completely underwater. I don't know how long I was asleep, but when I came up, I was gasping for air pretty hard. Jesus. When I was asleep, I had this dream. This nightmare, really, of all the bad things that have happened and the good things. I had to fight this monster, and it looked and sounded like me, but it wasn't me. And all these people were there. Harmon, Will, Candace, Brandy, even people from high school in our neighborhood. At the end of the dream, you were there. And he told me that even if this was over, that at least we had it. You were worried I wouldn't take you back? Oh yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm still surprised you did. And I was so worried about coming back because what if she says no? But the dream version of you said that if I wanted you back, I had to take my chance. Because taking a chance was how I won you over in the first place. And even if I ended up losing you after coming back, you said it was all worth it. And you were so right. I could have never told you my feelings. I could have watched you fall in love with someone else. I could have gone a whole lifetime without ever having loved you. But I didn't. I'm so grateful for that. For all that we've shared and will share. Most of all, I'm grateful for you. She kisses my cheek. Carmen, we're in public. Meh, let him look. Anyone tries to mess with us, karate chop. I'm grateful for you too. And I love you so much. So ready to head back? Yes. Hey, you hear that? Yeah, wow. It's been a long time. I still think it's a hella sad song. It is. But it's still our song, right? I love it anyways. We made it. We got the best ending. I might have to, like, turn down this music or mute it, because this is copyrighted music. This is, like, a cover of Nothing Compares to You. It took me forever to get the credit scene formatted, guys. I'm just really happy that this worked. Based on the webcomic by which is called Copper Junction, but it focuses more on Dwayne and Freddie. So I made this game to, it's Will and Harmon when they were younger, for every woman who felt like she was not enough. Yeah. So I've got some sketches here that, like, you don't see. I invested my own funds and hundreds of hours in the making of Grunge. If you like the game, please consider making a donation. Otherwise, consider making a donation to Raices, the ACLU, or the Trevor Project. Thanks for playing. I'm really proud of myself for this credit scene. So, yeah, guys, that is Grunge. That is how you get the best ending. Oh my god, it's bloopers. I'm so sorry. It's bloopers. I forgot that happened.
Everybody see this door? Does everybody see this door clearly in the wall?
This is what I'm talking about. RPG Maker randomly breaks shit. Oh yeah. They did it again, didn't they?
Who is this? Who are you? You don't even go here.
Oh my god.
Don't mind me, just walking through my own personal. Oh my god.
I kept getting jump scared by my own game. I got jump scared.
I keep getting jump scared by my own game. This is so dumb.
I forgot to turn off the snow. This dog has a spot.
Apparently has a spot that flashes in and out of existence.
And it's a bit broken in parts. I still hope that you enjoyed it. And I do. I genuinely still hope that you enjoyed it. It was a very tough game to make. I started it when I left Kotaku. It took about 2 years. It released in August of 2019. And it didn't get, like, a lot of attention. Honestly, like, I don't think it will, but I think I'm okay with that. Honestly, like, Christine Love, who makes a lot of, she's made Yuri visual novels. She's made, for example, Lady Killer in a Bind. She's got an RPG game coming out. I'm honestly thinking that Grunge is gonna see, like, maybe a little bit of an uptick in interest because people might be looking for games that are similar to Get in the Car Loser. But, it stands on its own, and I think I really like it even now. It's definitely, like, super preachy. It's super preachy because it's a narrative about being the best person that you can be and, like, helping others as you continue to work through your own problems and, like, how we find self-worth. And just so you know, like, even if you go through the game and you're a completely horrible person, like, there are people that are just like, I just wish you would have understood me better. Or there are people that are like, yeah, you were shitty, but, like, you don't deserve to be here still. But I think it's more meaningful when you play through the game and you try to get all the quests or as many quests done as possible so that you can see, like, the positive impact that you've had on people. So, yeah, and also I'm really, really happy that it works, that it still works. Because I was so worried. I was like, I'm gonna have to release another patch for this game, and I don't know. I might still release a patch. I'm probably gonna do, like, an extra little episode after this, just to show you guys how Shing's route is supposed to work. Tamara and Malik's quest. I don't think I really care about showing you Father Francis's quest, but I'll also show you Winston's, so you can get through that. I might take you through the other endings and just do an entire bonus episode dedicated to exploring the things that we didn't get to see here, because I think that would be worth exploring. Or at least it would be interesting. If you guys don't think it's going to be interesting, do let me know. But I would love to kind of talk more about this game. Otherwise, I've really written extensively on the making of this game and, like, what things inspire me to write, why I was inspired to write certain things in one way, why I design things in a certain way. I'm not skilled at all in game design. Like, I've never actually read a book on game design. I've never done things in regards to game design. So, like, you know, there are some things that I'm sure, like, that I've done with this game that a gaming professional would be like, well, you just don't do that. Well, that's fine, because I'm no professional. I made this game because I had actually, this is going to sound really embarrassing, but there was a girl that I had known in my undergraduate year. And I never told her how I felt because I thought that she was straight. I didn't want to like ruin this friendship, this perception that she may have of me. I didn't want to like tarnish that. So I never told her how I felt, even though it like really, really hurt me. And what I did though, it was super gay. I wrote her this whole letter talking about my feelings, talking about like how I felt that she was a good person and how like I really wanted her to succeed, and how I like just thanking her for supporting me when I was going through some really shit times in college. She used to like pick me up and we'd drive around and we talk about things like that, but we talk and things like that, and that was just something that was really hard for me when I went to New York and I was going to Kotaku. Like, I thought about her constantly, and it just kind of got me to think about all those times that I never took chances in my life on, like, women, in particular women that I've fell in love with, and thinking about, well, what if I had taken those chances? What if I took those chances and crashed and burned? And like exploring, you know, how there's benefits and how there's negatives to each, but at least like you would have tried. But then I also wrote it as a means of kind of going through my own depression, because I was pretty depressed after I graduated from the University of Oregon. I was back home in Minnesota. I was, you know, I didn't really have like a lot of hope for my future. I was still trying to work in journalism, and I got offered a job essentially that would have paid me $12 an hour as a producer, and I wouldn't have been able to afford to take the job because I literally had I had no savings that would have gotten me set up in an apartment. They were giving me until like Monday to start the new job, so it was just, things were not working out for me in my life, and I wanted to explore what it's like when life doesn't necessarily like work out for you in every single way that you plan, but how you can find happiness in that. I mean, SERI is still able to find happiness even if she never got to be what she wanted. She's not living in a high-rise in New York. She's not gonna be a widespread like famous author. That's just not her thing. But she has the people that she loves. She has a really good life. And she's getting help for for her depression. And that's a pretty good goddamn life. Yeah, that's a little bit of an insight into the grunge. So I'm really glad that people enjoyed this series and that they liked going with me on this journey. I made this game also in part because I didn't see a lot of RPGs like this that were really grounded in like human connection and interpersonal relationships. I know that there are a lot of RPGs that do have that kind of focus, but it's not like a major aspect of the gameplay, and the quests here are like integral to the gameplay. Like, yes, there's fighting because I wanted to prove that like women are capable of self-defense, that women should feel comfortable in defending themselves in whatever way possible. They shouldn't just like lay back, and they deserve to have agency in their own situation. I've written more about that. But really, it's a game just about human interpersonal relationships and the ways that we leave impacts on people, even though they might be small, how that sticks with them all these years later. So, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this, please leave a like. It really helps the channel out. Also, consider subscribing if you want to see like that bonus episode of Grunge I'm mentioning, or if you want to see me play like through other games. I do play a lot of other queer games on this channel, so if you want, we can have more fun with that. Excellent. And without further ado, thank you all so much for watching. Bye! Special shout out to Patreons AceWolf741, Deep Dive Dylan, Brian White, Caleb Putnam, and Robin Harper.